And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, here to Peter Jam Memorial Field in Las Vegas, Nevada, Mountain West. Women's soccer matchup between UNLV and Colorado College here on the YouTube channel presented by UNLV Athletics. Hello, everyone. I'm Wyatt Tomczyk on the call. Thank you for joining us on your Sunday afternoon, wherever you are watching. The Rebels come into this ball game 3-10 on the year, 0-5 in conference play, while the Tigers of Colorado College, they are 8-3 on the year, 3-2 in conference play. They came off a win against UNR on Friday, 3-0 for the Rebels. Heartbreaking defeats yet again for the Rebels in conference play. They have lost 4 out of the 5 games by 1 goal or less. They have picked up offensively. They scored 3 goals in the last 2 games, 9 goals overall. They lost to Air Force 2-1 in overtime. Second overtime loss that they have had. They had an overtime loss to Utah State to start the conference play. So the Rebels trying to get on their winning ways here, and hopefully they've kind of figured it out offensively. For the Rebels, they've had 9 goals this year, while opponents have scored 30 against them. Rebels get about 12.3 shots per game, while opponents are getting 17.6. They're 51 out of 160 on shot on goal percentages. That's about a 56% for UNLV. And corner kicks at 61. Penalty kicks, they're 2 out of 2 on the year. 7 yellow cards, 1 red card on the year. Opponents have 14 yellow cards to 0 red cards. For Colorado College, 8-3 on the year, 3-2 in conference play. As we mentioned, they are 1-1 away from home this year. Just their 3rd game on the road. They're 7-2 at home, 2-2 at home in conference play. UNLV in their pink uniforms in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Colorado College in their all whites, and we are underway here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Colorado College in conference play, they've beaten San Jose State, a 1-0 win. They lost to Fresno State 1-0, beat Colorado State 1-0, lost to Wyoming 3-2, and then beat UNR 3-0. They started the first 4 games of the year at home in conference play, while UNLV, they were on the road for the first 3 out of 4. And back-to-back home games here. The Rebels trying to come away with a victory, as they have really had a rough stretch to the year, just haven't been able to find the offense. The defense has been there. This one's going to go into the net. Almendares pokes the ball up high in the air, and Emberly Sevilla is able to clamp it down, the starting goalkeeper for the Rebels. Sevilla, giving up 2.12 goals per game, has made 57 saves, save percentage of 70%. 2-8 is her record. Ellie Renata has had the other start on the year. She's 0-1, so the Rebels trying to find their rhythm here, and they've got it into the box in front. Ariana Reyes starting in the lineup for head coach Chris Shaw. Lead pass is going to be deflected and clamped down by the goalkeeper for Colorado College. For Colorado College, some of their stat lines on here, they're a great goal-scoring team. They've scored 21 goals, and a great defensive team, limiting opponents to 9 goals in their 11 games coming into this ball game. They get about 1.91 goals per game, 98 shots on goal to 202 attempts. That is a .485 percentage. They average about 18.4 shots per game, while opponents are just getting 9. So it's a kind of a recipe for some problems here for UNLV with how they've been offensively, going up against a really good defensive team. But Katie Blue is able to knock the lead entry pass. Malika Markham comes up with it. Colorado College will bring it up here on the left-hand side. Hand trying to give it into the middle, and UNLV is able to knock the ball away. Jada Noguez, touch pass over to Ariana Reyes, who will set up Lourdes Bosch. Bosch, who has 2 goals scored on the year, scored the lone goal in the loss to Air Force 2-1 in a game at UNLV. After that one, the Rebels are just wondering what can they do to win some games, as Malika Markham out of the reach of that lead pass, intercepted by Colorado College. The Rebels, Lissa Granados, and Billy Sevilla calling out to Granados to kick it up the field. Josie DeCunzo is there, so is Malika Markham. Rebels turn this one over. Jenna Wilt had it, kicks it back on over to Tony Samasfiros. Hopefully I got that name right on the first try. As that ball goes out on UNLV. Throw in here for Colorado College as we are 3 minutes and 30 seconds into the first half here if you're just joining us. No real activity on both sides of the ball. Teams filling each other out. Long throw in here for the Rebels. Samantha Bailey trying to attack and deny the opportunity, and she is able to force a goal kick here for Emberly Sevilla. So for Katie Ballou, Lourdes Bosch and Alyssa Casso, those are the goal scorers for UNLV, 2 each. Jada Noguez has 1, McKenna Sullivan has 1, and Izzy Perez has 1. Not a lot of goals scored for UNLV. They are 10-3, or sorry, 3-10 on the year. 13 games and only 9 goals scored. The Rebels have had some trouble in defeats where they have been shut out. But the last 2 games that they have lost, they've been able to score some goals. So at least some positives to work out there as Katie Ballou will try to fire a lead pass over to Michaela Morris. Intercepted by Colorado College at the midfield line. And they'll bring it up the field. Kylie Suter over to the right-hand side. Paige Almendares trying to box out her opponent. And she's able to get it momentarily. Player goes down for Colorado College. Almendares, though, able to clear the ball out momentarily, but now it goes back to Paige, and she will boot this one high and far to Michaela Morris at the midfield line. Ball will go out of play, out of the touchline. Throw in here for Colorado College, who leads the all-time series over UNLV 3-2-1. In their wins this year, they have shut out their opponents in conference play, San Jose State, Colorado State, and UNR. This one's going to go off the crossbar. Oh, that was a dangerous-looking play. And that's going to be a shot attempt, and almost was a dangerous situation for UNLV. Rebels trying to clear the ball out. And the Rebels still trying to clear it out here. Colorado College, who has white uniforms and yellow numbers. So it's going to be a little bit difficult for us up in the booth to get a clean look on who has the possession of the ball, as a pass attempt goes from right to left here. Tigers trying to look for a cross here now on the left-hand side. They'll send a low one in, and Emberly Sevilla is able to clamp it down. Ends the threat by Colorado College, and Sevilla will quickly fire it to the middle of the field to Jada Noguez. Noguez, who stands at 6'1", looking for Michaela Morris. Morris has got some space, and Michaela Morris beats the goalkeeper. Morris goes down. No foul is called. Oh, I thought UNLV was going to get their first goal of the game at the 6-minute mark. Morris, actually, they're going to say she attempted a shot attempt, but for Michaela Morris, who has not scored this year, has been a goal scorer all her career here at UNLV. Thought she'd have #1 on the day. And now here comes Colorado College. Samantha Bailey playing with that big cast on her right arm. She will fire it back on over to Emberly Sevilla. And the defeat to Air Force. Air Force is finally able to get their star player, Romero, open on the right-hand side. She switched the field to the middle, shot, beat Emberly Sevilla, and it led to the heartbreak for UNLV. Jackie Hand is the leading goal scorer for this Tiger team. 7 goals, 1 assist, 15 points overall. Jenna Wilt has 3. Kylie Suter has 2. Abby Hubbard has 2. Taylor Wheeler has 2. Katie McDonald has 1. Costanza has 1. Darrow has 1. And 2 for Tony Samafiros. 8th minute here in the first half between UNLV and Colorado College here on the YouTube channel provided by UNLV Athletics. UNLV will switch the field to Josie DeCunzo, who gives it up to Michaela Morris. Morris on the right-hand side looking for a cross attempt, and she's going to knock the player out. The defender for Colorado College, and is going to be a goal kick here for the Tigers. Molly Hinicker will have the kick. A senior from Minnesota. Colorado College looking for somebody to break open on the lead pass, but Emberly Sevilla clamps it down. She'll give it up to Alyssa Granados. So a little stagnant here for both these teams. 2 shots for Colorado College. One of them went on goal. It didn't look like it was going to come close, and then it just kissed off the crossbar. Kayla Morris had a real good opportunity, but she was knocked down on her shot attempt, and now UNLV will switch it over to Paige Almendarez on the left-hand side. Almendarez will send a high lobber into the net. UNLV's got Ariana Reyes there. Noguez and Morris were there, but I believe UNLV might have been called for a foul.
Who's this girl on point? Is that 2? Who's with the ball right now, James? 2 or 3? Looks like 5.
Alexa Porter picked up the foul. You can kind of hear on the mic the yellow numbers on the white uniforms. It's going to be a little tough for them trying to figure out who is the right person for Colorado College. Michaela Morris is pushed on the throw, and no foul is called. And that one will go out of play. For UNLV, they're 1-4 at home this year, 0-2 in conference play. Their lone home win was on September 20th against Northern Arizona, and that was their last win of the year. The Rebels are on a 6-game losing streak. They were shut out in the first 4. They've been able to find the back of the net in the last 2, but haven't been able to finish teams off and come away with those big wins, as Josie will kick that one out of play, and it's going to be an offsides call, actually, on Colorado College. So free kick here for the Rebels. Colorado College, some of their results on the year before conference play. They played Texas A&M Corpus Christi. That was a 2-1 win, a 3-1 win over Siena College, 4-0 win over St. Francis, 3-1 win over Western Michigan, 2-0 win over Southern Illinois. Their lone loss was against Illinois. 2-0 was the defeat on September 15th. Here comes Lourdes Bosch. Bosch with the shot attempt, and it's going to go well left and out of play. Hinicker didn't really have to do much on that one. Now Colorado College will quickly switch the field, and the Rebels trying to gain possession here, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul, and Colorado College upset because they had possession. The official puts his hands up, say, hey, it was a foul. But for the Tigers, they said they were in control, and they kind of stopped their momentum here, so it'll be a free kick. Reyes picked up the foul for the Rebels. Free kick up high in the box. It's still in there. It's headed away by a couple UNLV players. Looked like Granados headed it off the chest of Jaden Noguez. Another shot attempt is going to be blocked. Another one in the net. Blocked. Another block by UNLV. They have 3 blocks on these shot attempts by the Tigers, and that will be sent out of the touchline. Throw in here for Colorado College.
18 had 2 shots. 3 had none. All of them were blocked.
Hubbard had a shot. So did Jenna Wilt. Everything was blocked, and Emberly Sevilla will thank her defense, making life a little bit easy for her. Bosch is able to win the header. Noguez over to Bosch. And Lourdes Bosch trying to create something here. We'll try to get it past the midfield line. Puts on the brakes a couple times, looking for Michaela Morris, but is sent back over. Bosch trying to win the header. Can't, but it goes to Katie Ballou. But we're going to get a foul call on Colorado College.
Let's say that 24 pink was fouled by 18. So free kick.
Ariana Reyes was fouled, so UNLV have the free kick with Katie Ballou just in front of the midfield line here at Peter Jam Memorial Field. Sunday afternoon Mount West action. Headed back out of the box. Almendares is there. She's trying to win it. Gets a touch on the ball, but it's going to be taken away by Suter. Samantha Bailey in the middle of the field. See if she wants to. Thought she might have gone with Josie DeCunzo, who's streaking down the right, but they go to the left here off the foot of Noguez over to Almendares. Page over to Katie Ballou. Ballou with a nice stutter step. She'll put this one into the box, but it's headed right back out, high up in the air. Bosch was there for UNLV, can't win it. And Colorado College will clear it out just at the midfield line. Throw in here for the Rebels. Almendares will have the honors for UNLV. As we are in the 14th minute mark here in the first half. 0-0 is the score between the Rebels and the Tigers. Bailey thought about switching over to Granados. Now she does. Rebels give it off to Reyes. Reyes is in front of the net, and she goes down, and we're going to get a whistle and a nice opportunity here for UNLV for a free kick in a high danger zone for Colorado College. Rebels trying to get their first conference win of the year. They'll be on the road for the next two against San Jose and Fresno State for coming back home here for the Final Four. 3 conference games, 1 non-conference. So Katie Ballou will have the free kick for UNLV. And it's going to be a 5-man wall, 5-person wall here for Colorado College. UNLV led by head coach Chris Shaw. Jeff Bennett is the head coach for Colorado College. We'll see what Katie Ballou wants. She's got a good angle here if she wants to go straight. She's going to send one to the left and misses wide. And that will end threat there for UNLV as Ballou off target on that shot attempt. Hinicker getting set. And this one will be booted just in front of the midfield line. Jaden Noguez using all of her height there to win the header, and we're going to get a foul call on UNLV. So free kick here for the Tigers. Just joining us in the 15th minute mark. 0-0 is the score between Colorado College and UNLV. 5 shots for the Tigers, 1 on goal. 2 shots for the Rebels, none on goal. This one's going to be sent in front of the box, headed by UNLV momentarily. Almendares trying to win it. Shot it. I don't know. It was either a pass or a shot was deflected, but it doesn't matter. We're going to get a foul, and UNLV either that or a foul or offsides. Sevilla is back. She will boot it. A little bit of a short kick. Katie Ballou had it momentarily. Almendares wins the head. Lourdes Bosch trying to fight for it along with Alexa Porter. Tigers will have a long throw in here on right-hand side. They're going from right to left. UNLV comes up with the possession. It's Samantha Bailey. Bailey looking for Michaela Morris. She's got it. Morris looking for Reyes on lead passes. Morris went down. Kind of slow to get up. Jackie Han has the ball knocked out of play. And we're going to have a throw in here for Colorado College. High up into the air. Hit it a couple times. Katie Ballou comes away with the possession momentarily. Malika Markham has it. And the Rebels will clear it past the midfield line. Now back over to Blue, gives it to Bosch. They can switch the field with Almendaris maybe. Nope, it's going to be taken away by Porter. Porter streaking. She is tackled down hard. No foul is called on Bosch. Bosch then bodies Porter. And now on the body, kind of when they put the shoulders together, it's going to be a foul on Bosch. Free kick for Colorado College. Been a very disciplined team. They've only had 5 yellow cards on the year. They've caused 10 on their opponents. Free kick will be sent into the box, and it's going to be off of one of the Tigers. I believe Sevilla will have the goal kick. Colorado College trying to gain possession here deep in UNLV territory. Samantha Bailey back over to Ariana Reyes. Rebels still have not gotten a shot on goal today as they're trying to find Michaela Morris. Unable to. High up into the air. Suter trying to fight for it on the left-hand side. DeCunzo picks it up. Possession now. We're in that kind of blind spot here in the media box. As we're going to get a whistle and a foul is going to be called on Colorado College, number 16, Kayla Montoya. Sophomore for the Tigers. Off the free kick by UNLV, Colorado College comes up with the turnover here. Good block and a good sliding tackle by Malika Markham. Gives it up to Lourdes Bosch. Bosch trips over herself. No, they're going to call a foul. Colorado College, they can't believe it. Saying probably Bosch tripped over the ball. Stesny, the senior middle fielder for Colorado College, really was frustrated with that call, talking to the official, and Katie Blue will have the free kick here. Another opportunity. She'll send this one up high in the air, headed away. And yet again, UNLV cannot convert on the free kick. Throw in here for the Rebels. Back and forth at the midfield line, and UNLV will have the throw in with Paige Almendaris. Tries to fire it over and over to Jaden Noguez. Blue picks it up back over to Noguez. We'll switch the field. Markham. So we'll get by her defender. Trying to look for Lourdes Bosch. Bosch has it in the middle of the field. Now over to Blue. Rebels methodically sending this one into the net, bringing it up the field as Blue sends a shot attempt that went wide left. Blue's been wide left on a couple of her shots. Be the fourth shot for UNLV, first on goal. Hinicker will be back to kick. That one's going to go off the foot of Katie Blue, throw in here for Colorado College. Who is in the Mountain West. I believe women's soccer is the only sport they have that they are in the Mountain West. As DeCunzo has player going right on her back, and now a turnover here by UNLV deep in their defensive area. Rebels got to get back. They're going to send a little dribbler into the box, and Paige Almendarez easily takes that one away. Says thank you for the easy gift. Gives it up to Katie Ballou. Ballou over to Bosch. Bosch in the starting lineup for head coach Chris Shaw. A freshman from Las Vegas, Nevada, went to West Career and Technical Academy. Now Granados over the midfield line to Ariana Reyes, who's in the starting lineup today. Noguez will switch the field over to De Kunzo. Over to Malika Markham, who kind of had an ugly touch on that, but she will send it off the foot of a Colorado College defender. Throw in here for the Rebels. Rebels have it deep in Colorado College territory. They're going to send one cross attempt over to Jaden Noguez. Noguez is trying to chase this one down, and she keeps it in play. Nice job by Jaden to give UNLV an opportunity, but as quickly as they get it off the foot of Bosch, here comes Colorado College on the turnover, and Alyssa Granado is able to box out her defender. Now here's Michaela Morris. Morris, a lot of players in front of her, and Bosch is going to try a shot attempt here, and it's going to go too far over the crossbar and out of play. Good effort by Bosch, but unable to connect, and we're going to have a substitution. Katie McDonald will check in, a senior from Arlington, Virginia. She will check in for number 3, Abby Hubbard. First substitution of the game comes at the 24th minute mark. We're about 20 minutes away from halftime here at Peter Jam Memorial Field in Las Vegas, Nevada.
For the Tigers, now in the ballgame, number 8, Katie McDonald. Going out, number 3, Abby Hubbard. McDonald in, Hubbard out.
Blue, she's going to send a lead pass over here to Michaela Morris, but Hinecker is there for the stop. Ends the threat. Michaela Morris had some good opportunities. You feel like this could be the game that Morris can break through for her first goal of the year as Colorado College quickly switches the field. The Tigers have it on the right-hand side looking for the cross attempt. Almendarez is there. They've got it into the box. Shot attempt, or either shot or pass, is going to be blocked by Katie Ballou, but then the ricochet goes off of Ballou. Corner attempt here for Colorado College. Looking for their first goal of the game. 0-0 is the score. They've had 5 shots. 1 of them have been on goal. They've committed 5 fouls to UNLV's 4, and they've had 1 offsides to UNLV's none. This is their first corner of the ball game. And they don't take advantage of it. They're just going to kind of play it around here. Put a lob up into the net, and off the deflection, Emberly Sevilla is able to get it before any harm can happen for the Rebels. Keeps it a scoreless game. Sevilla directing traffic. Sevilla boot this one away. Morris is knocked down to the ground. It's going to be a foul on Stesny. So Katie Ballou will have the free kick here for UNLV. This one's going to be put up high into the box, poked away by Hinecker. She was aggressive on that play, and it was paid off as now Colorado College will try to switch the field to get it past the midfield line. Hand tries to fire a pass over to the right-hand side. UNLV heads it away a couple times. We'll give credit so far for the Rebels. This is a high-scoring Colorado College team as they've scored just about under 2 goals a game. The defense has been there. It's been good for the Rebels as Emberly Sevilla will direct traffic, and she will boom one away. Just past the midfield line over the head of Noguez. Stesny had possession momentarily. Noguez kick it back over to De Kunzo. And back over to Alyssa Granados. Granados, well, let that one go out of play. It'll be a goal kick here. Another substitution for Colorado College. Jordan Darrow will check into the ball game for Colorado College for Kylie Suter. So 2 substitutions so far for the Tigers.
Substitution, ball game number 12, Jordan Darrow. Placing number 23, Kylie Suter.
So Jordan Darrow into the ball game.
28-38.
At the 28-minute mark, here is Lourdes Bosch. Bosch went down over to Noguez, back to Reyes. Reyes trying to attack. Reyes goes down. She keeps her balance and possession of the ball. Back over to Bosch. Bosch in the middle of the field. Bosch will send a shot attempt and is going to go wide right. And out of the touchline, goal kick here for Colorado College. UNLV, multiple shots have just missed to the right or left. Gotten some good power on the shots, but haven't been able to find the target. Now, 5th shot of the ball game for UNLV, still none on goal. With the kick, Malika Markham goes down and she's a little bit slow, bending over, and the UNLV switches the field here with Paige Almendares on the left-hand side. Paige puts the brakes on. She's going to send one into the box, but it's sent back by the Tigers. Almendares, though, is able to regain possession here. She'll spin it around. She'll fire a lead pass. Jaden Noguez is there, but Porter is able to knock it away. Now Michaela Morris in a race, and Morris ran into Hinicker, and she's kind of got a little bit of a limp going after that collision. Morris holding that right ankle. She's dealt with some ankle injuries this year that have cost her some time in her senior year, and Morris is now down on the ground and in some obvious pain and looked like kind of a Michaela Morris still on the ground as UNLV is playing on, and now it's going to be a stoppage of play here. It didn't look like that big of a contact, but Morris dealing with some injuries this year, and she's going to have to come out. And that's going to be a big development here for UNLV. As McKenna Sullivan will come in, Michaela Morris has been doing a pretty good job getting some opportunities for the Rebels, but yeah, she's got a noticeable limp. She's not really trying to avoid putting a lot of weight on that right ankle, as Marcella Brooks also checks in for Jaden Noguez. Now this will be sent back over to Emberly Sevilla. So a couple subs for UNLV. Brooks was designed for Noguez, but McKenna Sullivan checking in for Michaela Morris. Not what head coach Chris Shaw wanted to do. And now we're going to get a whistle and a foul, and it's going to be on McKenna Sullivan, I believe. So hopefully Morris can check back into this game.
Now end the contest. Number 11, Jaden Noguez is out.
Noguez is out. Marcella Brooks is in. Brooks, who picked up the yellow card in the loss to Air Force. Really, it was a hard fall for one of the Air Force players. I thought Brooks might have gotten a red card of how violent the collision was, but she only picked up a yellow. Foul called on Colorado College. UNLV will have the free kick here with Katie Ballou. 0-0 is the score in the 31st minute. We had a combined 11 shots, but only 2 of them have been on goal for both teams. That one's going to go out of the touchline. Throw in here for UNLV, and we're going to have another substitution for the Rebels. Catalina Villegas will check in for the Rebels. She will check in for Reyes
Substitution
at the 32nd minute mark.
Rebels. Number 15, Catalina Villegas, now in. Number 18, Ariana Reyes.
UNLV, a couple substitutions here.
Villegas in, Reyes out.
And they turn it over in the defensive area for Colorado College. They send a lead pass over to no one as it goes to Emberly Sevilla, and Sevilla quickly switches the field over to Samantha Bailey. Bailey to Almendares. Almendares trying to switch the field, and she'll give it to Ballou. Ballou with the lead pass. Fight for it at the midfield line. Ooh, Almendares goes down hard. That is a hard tackle. We're going to get a stoppage of play here. And Page on the ground is going to be a yellow card here, and that's the really last thing UNLV wants to see. Their team captain, co-captain with Katie Ballou, Paige Almendares out. Down on the ground. You've already lost Michaela Morris. I didn't see who the foul was on for Colorado College. Almendares is okay if she was upended. She looks to be all right. They're going to say maybe the yellow card's on Alexa Porter. That was a really tough tackle. So the foul is on Alexa Porter, the freshman from Littleton, Colorado. And Almendares seems to be okay. Shaken up a little bit, but she will have the free kick here for the Rebels. And Almendares put up high up in the air. Villegas had a head on it, but nobody's there for UNLV. DeCunzo was able to block the pass, and now Malika Markham, she'll try to send it in front of the net in front of the box for McKenna Sullivan, but it's knocked away. Back over to Samantha Bailey. 33rd minute mark here at Peter Jam Memorial Field in Las Vegas, Nevada. UNLV and Colorado College tied up at 0. Almendares will set it up into the box. McKenna Sullivan will head it, and Icker will come away with the stop. Ends the threat for UNLV. Mentioned for the Rebels, they've had 5 shots. None of them have been on goal. They missed quite a bit wide left and wide right. They've gotten some good power on some of these kicks. And Samantha Bailey trying to box out her opponent, puts the spin cycle on, and she comes away with the steal. She'll switch it on over to Villegas in the middle of the field. Back over to Marcella Brooks. Brooks, she's got Malika Markham streaking up. If she can gain possession, she cannot. Colorado College, though, they gain possession, and they'll bring it up the field here. Wilt, fire it on over to the left-hand side. There's some room here for the Tigers. A step in, looking for the cross on the left-hand side. They send a low one in. It's in front of the net, and Emberly Sevilla will let that one trickle by. My goodness, that was so close. It was so soft, it just harmlessly just kept rolling and rolling. It goes wide left of the net. And UNLV keeps this game tied up at 0 here in the first half. Sevilla with the kick, and it's going to go right back to her, Bailey. Sevilla will wave off Bailey. She'll kick it on over to Alyssa Granados. So 7 shots now, 3 on goal for Colorado College. And that was going to go out of play. Last touch by UNLV. Substitutions for the Rebels. Coming to the ball game will be Taylor Clark, a sophomore. Coley Lubenko will check in for Colorado College. Sorry, Libenko. So, plethora of substitutions here for both teams. Taylor Clark in for UNLV.
7, Coley Lubenko, now in. Number 18, Jenna Wilt is out.
Jenna Wilt checked out for Colorado College.
15 and 17. 15 for 17.
UNLV substitution, number 15, Carolina Villegas.
Villegas checked out. She had checked in. Played maybe about 5 to 7 minutes. Taylor Clark now checking in for her as this ball will be headed out a little bit. Rebels and Colorado College tied up at 0. The closest opportunity for the UNLV had was a free kick by Katie Ballou that she pushed wide left. This one's in the box, and I don't know if that's a shot. They're going to count that as a shot attempt. It's going to go wide left. Last touch by Colorado College. Hand had the shot attempt as Almaderis cleared it to the middle of the field for Lourdes Bosch. Bosch at the middle of the field. Trying to flip the field for UNLV. They've been stuck in their defensive end here for the last couple minutes. Give it on over to De Cunzo, who tries to fire a lead pass. Nobody there for UNLV, but it goes right to Bosch. Bosch makes a nice move. Going to her left over to Katie Ballou. Ballou will send this one into the box looking for Marcella Brooks, but it's poked up high in the air. Ballou with the header. Up to McKenna Sullivan. Sullivan with the shot attempt. It's blocked. Still poked around in front of the box, and Colorado College is able to clear it out. Back over to UNLV. Taylor Clark gets possession. Actually, no, Villegas is still in the ballgame for UNLV. Sorry about that. And that one's going to be put up into the net. So it was Malika Markham that went out for UNLV on that last substitution. And it was off of the kick. Villegas has it. She'll try to fire it on over to McKenna Sullivan, but Sullivan too far to the right. And can she win this one? She will knock her player off the ball, but it's going to go out of play. Last touch by UNLV. Goal kick here for Colorado College. Tigers and the Rebels tied up at 0 in the 38th minute here at Peter Johann Memorial Field on the YouTube channel provided by UNLV Athletics. And Nicker will be back to boot this one away. Couple headers go back to Alyssa Granados, back over to Emberly Sevilla. 6 shots for the Rebels. None of them have been on goal. They've been finding a little bit of rhythm offensively. Just got to get the ball on the net, as this one's going to be last touch by UNLV. Throw in here for Colorado College. High up into the air. Tigers trying to improve to 4-2 on the conference year, 9-3 overall. Currently right now 8-3, 3-2. Obviously, you want to be in a certain spot in the Mountain West because only a select amount of teams make the Mountain West tournament. And for UNLV, a couple of these seniors that were part of the magical season in 2016. They were Mountain West champions, tournament and regular season, made it to the NCAA tournament. Rebels have this one high up in the air at the midfield line, taken away by hand. We'll fire it on over to Samantha Bailey. Bailey will wisely kick it over to Sevilla. Now back to Paige Almendares. Almendares past the midfield line. Now to Katie Ballou, one of the senior co-captains, along with Almendares. Now Samantha Bailey at the midfield line. She'll bring it up herself to McKenna Sullivan. Let's see what UNLV can do with this one as a kind of friendly fire for Colorado College. Tried to clear it out and whacked one of the teammates right in the face on that pass. As this one will go out of play. Last touch by the Tigers. Throw in here for Marcella Brooks. Brooks can't gain possession as Libenko was all over her. Now Colorado College will switch the field. Samantha Bailey tried to head this one away, but went over her head. Hand with a shot attempt, and it's deflected by Granados, and Emberly Sevilla will come on in and stop the threat by the Tigers. As Granados back over to Bailey. Sophomore from Las Vegas, Nevada, transfer by way of Metro State. A good defense by UNLV. Katie Ballou knocked down one of the attacking Colorado College players. The bench for the Tigers wanted a foul call. Katie Ballou waving her hand saying, nope, not even close. And as that will go back over to Emberly Sevilla as we approach the 42nd minute mark here in Las Vegas, Nevada. 0-0 is the score. Kind of the big storyline, though, for UNLV. Michaela Morris limped off with what appears to be an ankle injury. She's been dealing with some ankle problems this year. Missed some time due to an injury. And now here's Lourdes Bosch. Bosch is tripped up momentarily, lost possession as she was trying to give it to Marcella Brooks. And now a foot race here. Almendares wins it, kicks it back over to Emberly Sevilla. Sevilla back over to Page. Try to poke this one over. Lead pass for McKenna Sullivan. Can Sullivan win the race? And it's going to be knocked out of play. Last touch by Colorado College, but it's not a corner opportunity for UNLV. And then one of the players for UNLV just tripped over the ball. Trying to pick it up. Can't see who it was over there as they'll fire it on over to Sullivan. Sullivan has it. Puts this one into the box. Opportunity for UNLV. Taylor Clark is there, and we're going to get a whistle, and I believe maybe an offsides call on UNLV. Obviously can't see from our vantage point on the right-hand side if the official had the flag up, but I believe it might be either an offsides or a foul. Either way, UNLV can't capitalize. Here comes the free kick. Kunzo was able to win that one over to Bosch. A couple nice headers to Villegas. Villegas missed the kind of the touch to start to dribble, and that one's going to be knocked out of the touch line. Throw in here for the Rebels.
1 minute.
1 minute remaining here in the first half between UNLV and Colorado College. 0-0 is the score. Colorado College threatening here. A couple heads over to Bosch. Bosch, and she's knocked down, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul. It's going to be called on Stesny. One yellow card in this game for Colorado College on a hard tackle on Paige Almendares at the midfield line. Katie Ballou will have the free kick with about 30 seconds remaining here in the first. So last-ditch effort for UNLV to get some momentum in the first half. This one's going to be poked into the box, but quickly as it went in, it will be headed back out. Throw in here for the Rebels. 10 seconds remaining, and another kick of that one's going to go way out of play. And that will be the end of the first half here in Las Vegas at Peter Dram Memorial Field. Scoreless between Colorado College and UNLV. Teams combined for 15 shots, but only 3 of them went on goal. Rebels missing wide left and wide right on some opportunities as we have a player down for Colorado College. We'll see who that is when we come back. For Michaela Morris, obviously, we'll see if she is okay and able to come back in this ball game. Coming up next will be the second half here from Las Vegas between Colorado College and UNLV. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, on the campus of UNLV at Peter Dram Memorial Field. Wyatt Tomczyk on the call. Thank you for joining us wherever you are watching here on your Sunday afternoon on the UNLV Athletics YouTube page. UNLV and Colorado College tied up at 0. And good news for UNLV, as I see on the right-hand side of the field, going from right to left. Michaela Morris is back in the ballgame for the Rebels. Morris made contact with the goalkeeper for Colorado College, and I think she hurt her ankle. She has a big brace on, I believe that is her right foot. She's been dealing with some ankle injuries this year. It was good to see UNLV have Morris back out there because she was really creating a lot of problems for Colorado College in the beginning of the game. Morris try to give it on up to Katie Ballou. Some of the stat lines, if you're just joining us: Colorado College, 9 shots, 3 of them were on goal. 1 corner, 1 yellow card, 9 fouls, and 1 offsides. And they'll quickly attack here. On the left-hand side, they send a low cross in. It is taken away by Samantha Bailey. Michaela Morris trying to fight for the ball, and Josie DeCunza will come up with it. Actually, no, we're going to get a foul call on UNLV. So it'll be a free kick here for Colorado College. For UNLV, they had 6 shots. None of them were on goal. No corners, no red or yellow cards. 5 fouls. They were offsides once. The yellow card was given to Colorado College after a tough tackle on Paige Almendares at the midfield line. Almendares stayed down for a little bit, but she was fine afterwards. Alyssa Casso is in the starting lineup here in the second half for UNLV. Casso has had 2 goals on the year. Both of them came in 1 game. A victory for UNLV. Come from behind win against CSU Bakersfield. This one's going to go to the left and out of the touchline, but it was last touched by UNLV, so it'll be a corner. Second of the ball game for the Tigers, who were 8-3 on the year, 3-2 in conference play. Just their 3rd game away from their home field. They are 1-1. They lost on the road to Illinois, as this one's going to go out of the touchline. I believe another corner opportunity here for the Tigers. It will be. Back-to-back road games for the Tigers. They went up to Reno, Nevada, beat UNR on Friday 3-0. UNLV dropped an overtime heartbreaker to Air Force on Friday 2-1. This one's headed up, and it's going to be taken by UNLV. Still in the box. Rebels trying to clear it out. They cannot. Now attacking here on the right-hand side, and Morris is able to slide and knock the ball out of play. Be a throw-in deep in UNLV territory, right in front of the corner, there in the right corner. Long throw-in, trying to back down Almendares, 2-on-1 disadvantage, and that one's going to be hit off of Paige. And it's going to be another corner opportunity here. Early on in the second half here in Las Vegas, Colorado College, 3 straight corners. And now Michaela Morris, after coming into the ball game, she's now checking out. Now she has another limp on. She's got that ankle brace on her right ankle, and I don't know, maybe if she aggravated on that slide to knock the ball out of play. This one's going to be poked up high in the air. It's plinkled around a couple times, and we're going to whistle and an offsides call or a foul on Colorado College.
UNLV substitution in the ballgame, number 27, Izzy Perez.
Izzy Perez will check in for Morris, so Michaela was only able to go for 3 minutes.
Perez in, Morris out.
And Emberly Sevilla will have the free kick here for UNLV. Ball back over to Almendares as McDonald is crashing down on her, trying to give it up to Izzy Perez, and it's going out of play. Last touch by UNLV, throw in for the Tigers of Colorado College. Now, as we mentioned, lead the all-time series against UNLV 3-2-1. 3 wins, 2 losses, 1 tie. Some of the stats also for UNLV, they held possession for a majority of that game, 54%, 28%, 27% in the different areas of Colorado College's defense, just past the midfield line and in the box area. Colorado College held the possession for 46%. 35% of their possession was in the box for UNLV. They had 9 shots, 3 on goal, but was unable to find the net. UNLV will clear it out. Lourdes Bosch now over to Alyssa Casso. Casso has Izzy Perez streaking on the left-hand side. Casso might take it all the way. She's on a 3-on-1 disadvantage. Casso gets by. Casso with a shot attempt and is going to go wide right and out of play. A valiant effort there by the freshman from Henderson, Nevada, by way of Coronado High School. So another shot for UNLV that goes wide of the net. 7 shots now for the Rebels. None of them have been on goal. Hinicker will be back to serve. Send this one over about 3/4 of the way to the midfield line. Lourdes Bosch was fighting for it. It's last touch by Colorado College. Throw in here for the Rebels, who have played 2 overtime games here at home this year in conference play against Utah State and Air Force. Utah State loss was a double overtime defeat, and the Air Force loss was a 2-1 defeat in the first overtime, as a foul is going to be called on UNLV. Free kick here for Colorado College for the Rebels. They'll be on the road next week against San Jose State and Fresno State, October 17th to 20th. Before they head back home here for 4 straight home games, 3 straight conference games against Wyoming, Colorado State, and UNR. And then Southern Utah will finish up the year. There'll be Senior Day, that game on November 3rd. Almendares trying to find Jaden Noguez, can't connect. A fire lead pass. Emily Sevilla will wave everybody off, and she will fire off a pass to Malika Markham, who gives it up to Almendares, who's looking for Izzy Perez. Perez off her foot is able to gain possession. She'll switch it to the middle of the field for Lourdes Bosch. Bosch gets by. Bosch will send a lead pass over here. Izzy Perez can't get to it. Good feed by Bosch, but a great defense by Colorado College to prevent that, as Jaden Noguez trying to come up with the pass. And now the official at first signaled over to UNLV's side, but then he switched to Colorado College's side. So last touch by UNLV, and that will end their attack. And for the Rebels this year, in the second half, they've been outscored 10-4. Opponents are out shooting them 108-77. UNLV's had 9 more saves, 34-25, as the Rebels trying to clear this one out. Samantha Bailey over there, knock it out of play, and it'll be a goal kick here for Emily Sevilla. This was the last touch by Colorado College. UNLV has had more corners in the second half, 31-23, and they have committed less fouls, 70-56. For Colorado College in the second period, they have been dominant, getting 9 goals while only allowing 3. They've outshot opponents 84-50. Their opponents have had to make 10 more saves than them, 30-20. Corners at 28-27, and then the fouls, Colorado College has had their opponents be more aggressive against them, 68 fouls compared to the Tigers' 47. Colorado College has not played an overtime game this year. And now the Rebels will bring it up the field. Casso put the brakes on it. She lost the ball momentarily, comes up with it, gives it up to Paige Almendares. Almendares on a 2-on-1 disadvantage. She gets it to the middle of the field. She fires it to the middle, looking for Izzy Perez. Can't get it. Tigers come away with the possession, and they get it by Katie Ballou, and they're going to bring it past the midfield line. Tecunzo is there for the Rebels. Tigers looking for a cross attempt. Now they'll switch it. Trying to go to the middle here, and Tecunzo is able to knock the ball away, and it's going to be out of the touchline, deep in UNLV territory, but not a corner opportunity here for the Tigers. As we are at the 54th minute here in Las Vegas, Nevada, 0-0 is the score. Trying to attack on the corner, and Ekunzo picks up the foul. So it'll be kind of a short corner here for Colorado College, as they will put out 4 players to the right of Emberly Sevilla. You got 2 players standing at the top of the box. High up into the net, header up, and UNLV is able to knock it away, but a shot attempt here. It's blocked away, and it's going to go wide left, and it's last touched by UNLV off of the deflection. So another corner kick here for the Tigers of Colorado College. And Tigers will send it up high up into the air, and it's going to hit off the side of the post and out of play, and the ball goes up in the net. Sevilla will have to poke the ball up. He's got it. So UNLV is able to turn away Colorado College momentarily on the defensive end. Hand had that shot attempt that was blocked. 10 shots now for Colorado College. 3 of them have been on goal. UNLV's deflected a lot of shots as well today. They had a sequence where they had 3 in a row. And now players on side for offside for the Tigers. That would have been a big break if they could have gotten the favorable call, but UNLV breathes a big sigh of relief. That would have been a one-on-one opportunity for hand against Sevilla. As Alyssa Granados going from right to left on a beautiful Sunday afternoon here in Las Vegas, Nevada, 2:30 local time. That one's going to go out of the touchline, throw in here for the Rebels. Well, UNLV, they've had 3 game-winning kicks this year. Lourdes Bosch has 1, Lisacaso has 1, and McKenna Sullivan has the other. For the Rebels, game-winning kicks for Colorado College, they've gone to Hand, and she has been fantastic with the game-winning kicks. 4 game-winning kicks on the year. 4 of her 7 have been heartbreakers for the opponents, as that one is going to go out of the touchline yet again. UNLV will creep forward into the Tigers' defensive zone. Throwing over to Lourdes Bosch. Bosch has some room. She'll look for a cross attempt here, headed away by Colorado College. UNLV picks possession up. Katie Ballou, she'll fire it into the net. Off the foot of, I believe that was Izzy Perez. No, sorry, Alyssa Casso. And UNLV was offsides, though, so that will end the opportunity for the Rebels. So free kick here for Colorado College. I mentioned they have not played an overtime game this year. Off of the stat sheet that I've been given, I may be wrong. Actually, nope, they have not played an overtime game this year. UNLV, I mentioned, have lost back-to-back overtime games here at home. For Colorado College, they'll be back home on Friday and Sunday on October 18th and 20th against New Mexico and San Diego State, 7 p.m. Local time, Mountain Time for that New Mexico game, and then 1 p.m. Mountain Time against San Diego State, as that one's put in front of the box. Alyssa Casso is able to come away with the possession. She'll fire it on over to Lourdes Bosch. Izzy Perez is streaking. She's got Jaden Noguez as well. 3-on-4 disadvantage now, 4-on-5. As Bosch was trying to fire a lead pass over to Jaden Noguez, but Casso comes up with the possession. Noguez trying to do something herself. A shot attempt, and it's going to go wide left, but it was touched by Henniker. A great save and a great shot attempt by Bosch, who is making some magic work here. She has been kind of a lightning bolt for this UNLV team. And head coach Chris Shaw, corner attempt here for the Rebels. So for UNLV, another corner opportunity. This one's put up high in the air, and UNLV scores! The Rebels score on the corner kick. I didn't see who it was. It could be Jaden Noguez, and if it is, the tallest player on the field for UNLV gets her second goal of the year. This is at the 59th minute. Substitution here for Colorado College as Stesny will check in. Will be in for Rasmussen. So the goal for the Rebels, they lead it 1-0. 3 straight games now the Rebels have been able to find the net, and now can UNLV end that 6-game losing streak as the Rebels are 30 minutes away. That's still a long time here in the second half from picking up win number 4 on the year. They're going to say Malika Markham had the assists for UNLV. So the goal goes to Jaden Noguez, who was able to use all of her 6'1" frame. The junior from Las Vegas, Nevada, transfer from Arizona State, comes away with the goal. Used all that frame to get by Molly Hinicker. Markham picked up the assist, and this one's going to be put in the box. Samantha Bailey, shot attempt, and it's going to be off of Bailey. A corner kick here for the Tigers. That's the second assist on the year for Malika Markham, and the second goal, as we mentioned, for Jaden Noguez. 1-0 UNLV on top here in the 60th minute here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Here comes the corner kick in Colorado College. Answer back. This one's high up in the air, and it's going to be plinkoed around, and UNLV touched it last as it went out of play. So we'll switch the fields over from right to left, and another corner opportunity here for Colorado College. So the 10th shot for UNLV goes into the net, and it started off with Lourdes Bosch finding some room in front of the net and firing off a shot that the goalkeeper for Colorado College had to defend out of play as De Cunzo knocked that one out momentarily. Now another one high up into the air. UNLV is able to head it out. Now Bosch, can she get to it? She cannot. Another cross attempt in the box. This time Samantha Bailey heads it out. Off the head of Ballou. Noguez trying to kick it up. She does, and it's going to be sent back to Alexa Porter. Well, they'll switch the field. Looking for another cross attempt on the left-hand side. They put it in. Granado's got her foot on it. Katie Ballou comes up with it. Player goes down for the Tigers. No whistle is called. Noguez and Bosch trying to regain possession here. And as the Tigers trying to quickly answer back, down 1-0. Almendares over to Markham. Back to Noguez at the middle of the field, and Rebels switch it past the midfield line momentarily. Now back to Almendares. Page trying to spin around. She does, but it's going to be intercepted by Weaver. Camille Weaver came up with the turnover. Now Jenna Wilt switch it over to the left-hand side. Hand. And a miscommunication there. Wilt did not know where the ball was going to go, and she just held her hands up in the air. UNLV comes up with it. Izzy Perez will switch it on over to Lourdes Bosch. Here comes Bosch. Bosch has some room, and Bosch has that attempt taken away on a sliding tackle. She shows her frustration on missing that one as she fell down as well. And Granados and Sevilla have a little bit confusion here. Sevilla yelling at Granados, kind of emphatically pointing out as a Rebel player goes down. Now here comes, as Noguez down, here comes Colorado College. They'll switch the field on the right-hand side, trying to keep it in play. They do. This is McDonald. McDonald has Almendares on her. McDonald will put it in front of the box, now switching over to the right-hand side. Suter will put this one high up into the air, way out of play. 11th shot for Colorado College goes out as Reyes will check in for Izzy Perez.
UNLV substitution.
At the 63rd minute mark, the substitution, Reyes will check in. Rebels on top 1-0.
27, Izzy Perez.
At the 59th minute mark, Jaden Noguez with the goal for UNLV.
Reyes in, Perez out.
Rebels trying to keep this in play. And Kunzo is able to force the throw-in on the sliding tackle attempt. Josie, a junior, standing 5'2" from Las Vegas, Nevada, by way of Spring Valley High School. And we're going to get a whistle and another foul called on Colorado College. So the Rebels have the free kick here with Katie Ballou. Ballou, a senior from Henderson, Nevada. She went to Foothill High School. Ballou will put this one up high in the air. Another heading attempt, but it will go to the left out of play, and a whistle, and I believe UNLV might have been called for another foul. .25 minutes remain here in the second half between UNLV and Colorado College. 1-0 is the score, with UNLV on top. And Icker will be back to kick this one. Noguez is able to win that header. Now we got a couple players go down, and a foul's going to be called on UNLV's Noguez, who's disagreeing with that call with the official. 11 fouls for the Tigers, 8 for UNLV. Off the boot. This one's in front of the box, and Ballou is able to find it. Gives it on over to Alyssa Casso. Casso gets it past the midfield line. She's on a 2-on-1 disadvantage. She's got Almadera streaking on the left-hand side. Didn't get a good feel on it, and it's going to be cleared out. Back over to Malika Markham, who will head it over to Katie Ballou at the midfield line. Ballou will switch it on over to DeCunzo, who can't keep it in play. Last touch by UNLV. Substitutions for the Rebels. You've got number 5, Marcella Brooks, freshman from Las Vegas, Nevada, and also checking in for Colorado College, number 12, Jordan Darrow. She'll come in for Kylie Suter.
Substitutions for the Tigers, number 12.
So a couple substitutions here. UNLV has possession with Lourdes Bosch. She loses it at the midfield line, and now Colorado College, they'll bring it up the field. And they've got some numbers here. It's a 3-on-3. Looking to attack in the box. UNLV, Samantha Bailey doing a great job, and Bailey comes away with it. But the pass is deflected back over, and DeCunzo is able to gain possession momentarily. Then she'll kick it out of play. Throw in here for Colorado College. Mentioned for UNLV trying to win their first game since September 20th against NAU. That was a 2-1 victory. Rebels have lost 6 games in a row. 4 were shutouts, 2 were by 1 goal, a 3-2 defeat to New Mexico, and a 2-1 defeat to Air Force. This is a turnover in the box. A shot attempt here. Emily Savila is able to get the hand on it and knock it out of play. A great play by the sophomore from Green Valley High School here in Las Vegas, Nevada, as we got another substitutions here for UNLV. Darian Gambetta will check in. Also checking in will be number 7, Coley Libenko. Gambetta will check in for number 28, Alyssa Casso. Corner opportunity here for Colorado College. They put it up into the box. UNLV's got to clear it out. They almost do, and now Gambetta will send it on over, but we got a foul call. And UNLV will have the free kick, but give it a tip of the cap there to Emily Sevilla on the 4th shot on goal. Made a great save after the shot by Jenna Wilt. Got it into the box after the turnover by UNLV, trying to tie it up at 1. Rebels lead it 1-0. Jaden Noguez with the lone goal for the Rebels. Almendares is able to gain possession. She kicks it back out to Samantha Bailey. Bailey trying to give it to Lourdes Bosch past the midfield line. Bosch is able to get it, but it went out of play. Last touch by the Rebels, Lourdes Bosch. Here in the 69th minute. The women's team trying to cap off a pretty good sports weekend for UNLV. The volleyball team was victorious in both of their games against Boise State and Utah State. Men's soccer got a tie. That should be a foul as Darian Gambetta got knocked off the ball. And a little bit of stoppage of play here as kind of hear some yelling in the background as we got the window open. But obviously good weekend for UNLV athletics. Men's soccer team won today against San Jose State, come from behind win. The football team, big win on the road against Vanderbilt. The women's team trying to get a win here today. Now Colorado College, the Tigers have it inside UNLV territory. And Katie Ballou will deny him. Ballou will give it up to Marcella Brooks, who's into the ball game. She'll switch it over to the right-hand side for Lourdes Bosch, who's got some room to work with. Bosch being patient, makes a nice move, gives it up to Darian Gambetta. Gambetta will switch it to the middle of the field. Gambetta loses control momentarily, back out to Malika Markham. Markham goes from right to left over to Paige Almendares. Almendares will send this one into the box, but nobody is there for UNLV. Trying to regain possession was Gambetta, but it's taken away by Libenko. Libenko will give it on over to Hand, who is the leading goal scorer for this Tiger team. She's going up against Almendares, probably the best defender on this UNLV team. And Hand will go down. Foul's going to be called on Almendares. She doesn't agree with that call. And it's going to be a free kick here for Colorado College. And slow to get up. Let's see, I mentioned there was a player down for Colorado College at the beginning of, or at the end of the first half as we were going to break. I didn't get a number who was down. Yeah, this is going to be a free kick opportunity here. Colorado College in the 71st minute, trailing this one 1-0. Goal by Jaden Noguez. In the 59th minute, a header off of the corner kick for UNLV. This one's going to be put in. Sevilla will let that one go out of play as that one went wide left by Abby Hubbard. She showed her frustration on that kick. Well, it wasn't even close. And takes away an opportunity here as Sevilla will have an opportunity to kick as everybody will move on over from left to right. We got about the entire, both teams within a 20-yard radius here on that kick as Katie Ballou was holding her chin after that kick with a couple headers. And UNLV, DeCunzo loses possession. Here comes the Tigers, and DeCunzo is down on her knees in the box. Here come the Tigers as they try to switch around. Ballou and Granados trying to knock the ball out of play or try to gain possession here. Now the Tigers regain possession in front of the box, poked away by Lourdes Bosch. DeCunzo seems to be fine as she is grimacing, but coming on over. She's up. That ball is going to be put in front of the box, and we're going to get a whistle. And now Samantha Bailey is down for UNLV. And the foul is going to be on Colorado College. Stoppage of clock here as looks like Samantha Bailey is okay. And Bailey kind of got upended looking here on our, not kind of a replay, on the YouTube channel, if you're watching it, it's a little bit of a tape delay from me talking. Yeah, Bailey just kind of got upended on her legs and fell down hard, but she seems to be okay. Sevilla will put it up for Baloo, high up in the air. DeCunzo is able to fire that one out of the touchline, but in Colorado College territory. Lourdes Bosch almost was able to come up with the possession there, and it's going to be a foul on the Tigers. They give credit to Bosch. He's been a disruptive maker for UNLV against this Tigers team. I mean, that goal, you got to give credit to Bosch because she forced a shot attempt in front of the box that Henniker had to knock out of play, led to the corner opportunity. Blue, high up into the air, and it's going to be poked away. And Colorado College can clear it out momentarily, but now Baloo will put it up high in the air, and this time it's going to be clamped down by Henniker. Senior standing 5'8". But in danger of losing this game as she gave up a goal to Jaden Noguez. 1-0 is the score as we are at the 75th minute mark. Almendarez will put that one high up in the air for Lourdes Bosch. Bosch over to Brooks. Brooks has Darian Gambetta streaking on the left-hand side, but Gambetta lost control of it, but is going to be knocked out of play. Throw in here for UNLV. They give it to one of the UNLV players in the corner, sorry, with that blind spot. Is going to be knocked out of the touchline. Goal kick here for the for Colorado College. And checking in will be Haley Rasmussen.
No, I'm not admin on the site. I can't hear what you're yelling. There are ball people that is incorrect. Okay, since you're not going to listen, I can't help you.
I believe the head coach for Colorado College upset because there's apparently no ball people. But there is. But, I mean, just repeating what the coach had to complain about. Obviously upset that he's down 1-0 and needs all the time that he can. Marcella Brooks is able to clear it away at the midfield line. DeCunzo trying to knock one of the attacking Tigers players. A cross attempt in the box. It's dangerous here. Opportunity for the Tigers. A shot attempt and a great save by Alyssa Granados, who was able to knock the ball out of play. Another corner opportunity. Emberly Sevilla. I have to give a big thanks to Granados for knocking that ball out of play. Corner opportunity here at the 77th minute mark. That ball up high in the air. Lourdes Bosch is able to get her foot on the ball, knock it away out of the touch line here for the Tigers as Almendarez trying to fight for UNLV. Will have a couple substitution at the next whistle. Robin Pollard and Jaden Noguez will be in for the Rebels. As we got about 12 minutes remaining here in the second half here at Johann Memorial Field. Almendarez out of the touch line is going to be last touched by Colorado College. Noguez and Pollard will check in. Marcella Brooks is out, and Josie DeCunzo will be out for UNLV. And kind of hot, the head coach for Colorado College, Jeff Bennett, upset.
You know, the substitutions, number 23, Robin Pollard, now in.
And it's something like that, but there's no people running balls, but I did see people in the corner, so probably just upset, down 1-0. As Colorado College will bring that one into the box. They knock it off a UNLV player. Cross attempt or corner attempt here for Colorado College, as it is going to be number 9 of the ball game. They're 0 for 8 so far. UNLV just had 1, and it was successful for the lone goal of the game. This one's high up in the box. Ariana Reyes pokes it up. It's still in front. Opportunity here for the Tigers, and they're going to send it out of play to the left. Yet again, UNLV has been able to stifle this high potent Colorado College offense that has scored 21 goals on the year. They've been shut out twice this year against Illinois and Fresno State. As Sevilla will put it up high in the air. Lourdes Bosch trying to come up with the possession. She kind of tweaked something, in a little bit of pain. As this one's going to be a shot attempt, and it's going to go wide right as Libenko claps her hands in frustration as she had a good opportunity but couldn't stay on target, as Taylor Wheeler will check in. And Kylie Suter will check in for Colorado College.
Substitution, number 10, Taylor Wheeler, now in.
Wheeler is in, lead pass into the box. UNLV is able to clear it out. Gambetta, Lourdes Bosch trying to chase that one down. Last touched here by Colorado College. Throw in here for the Rebels as we are approaching the 81st minute mark here in Las Vegas, Nevada. UNLV and Colorado College. Rebels on top 1-0. Jaden Noguez. Goal in the 59th minute. Almendares tried to clear that one out, and it was sent right back, but it was last touched by the Tigers of Colorado College. Abby Hubbard, I believe, is the one who took that full shot from Almendares off the side, maybe by her shoulder, as Noguez gets the header. Hubbard trying to come up with the possession here. Rasmussen and Lourdes Bosch, and Bosch is fouled. In the 81st minute. 8.5 minutes to go here in Las Vegas. Almendares will have the free kick off of the foul by the Tigers in the that's their 16th foul of the game. Almendares will send this one high into the box, headed up in the air, and it's going to be cleared out momentarily by the Tigers as they are looking for Kylie Suter. Right back over to UNLV. Ariana Reyes trying to fight Suter for it in the middle of the field. Now switching over to the left-hand side. Darian Gambetta comes up with the possession, and she clears it out. Robin Pollard, who's newly into the ballgame for UNLV, will force a turnover over to Ariana Reyes. Back to Jaden Noguez, the goal scorer for UNLV. Looking for Pollard, but too far out of her reach. And now Colorado College, they had Hand streaking on the right-hand side, but she was too far behind. Pass, not a good one. And that will be a throw in here for UNLV. Another ball knocked out of play. Throw in here for the Rebels. In the 83rd minute, Almendares looking for somebody to get open. Ballou heads it a couple times. Ball's up high in the air for Suter. Now coming in on the right-hand side is Hubbard. Hubbard has a 2-on-1 disadvantage. Almendares and Markham are there. Almendares will knock the ball out of play, and it was last touched by the Tigers of Colorado College. It'll be a kick here for Emberly Sevilla. Sevilla will put it up. It's about maybe 3/4 of the way to the midfield line. Rebels trying to clear it out here. Pass onto the right-hand side. Got a one-on-one opportunity. Almendares trying to keep it in play. Player goes down for Colorado College. That was Han. Now coming in is Wilt. Wilt will fire off a shot, but it was deflected by Almendares, and it's going to be a corner opportunity for the Tigers. That one's in. It's on the side of the net, and it will go out of play. So that will be another opportunity for Colorado College that goes for not on the 10th corner of the ball game. Eberly Sevilla will boot it away as that one plinkoed around and then hit the side of the net. Jaden Noguez trying to regain possession here. Lead pass. Darian Gambetta gets her foot on it. Got 5 minutes remaining here in the second half. UNLV looking for their first win in 7 games and pick up their first conference win of the year. Robin Pollard, she has a one-on-one. Pollard has Bosch streaking in the middle, and Pollard and Bosch have a miscommunication there. Pollard thought Bosch was going to continue going to the left, but she stopped in the middle right when Pollard sent the pass, and it's going to be 85-20 now. 1-0 UNLV. Kick here for Colorado College as Ariana Reyes will bring it up. Cortez Bosch trying to fight for the ball. And Robin Pollard goes down, and we're going to get a foul call on Colorado College, and UNLV can waste a little bit more time here as we approach the 86th minute. Katie Blue will have the free kick. Number 17, the 17th foul for the Tigers of Colorado College. Katie Blue will fire this one high up in the net. Noguez was there, but it's headed away. At the midfield line, Samantha Bailey wins that battle. Bailey dribbles it in, fired over to Robin Pollard, and a great sliding tackle to stop the attack by Pollard. And Colorado College, they quickly have to get on the attack here. It's 86-20. They haven't really had any opportunities here in the last couple minutes. Give credit to the Rebels. They're bleeding out as much clock as they can, and they're doing it inside Colorado College territory. Lourdes Bosch makes a player fall down. Bosch has an opportunity here. She's in the box. Bosch with a shot attempt, and she scores! Lourdes Bosch effectively ends this ball game with her second goal in as many days, and the Rebels go up 2-0 as Taylor Clark will check in for the Rebels. That goal at the 86th minute mark, and UNLV's long losing streak looks like it's coming to an end here as Reyes will check out. Han checks out as well.
It was 86-39 when that was scored. But start the clock.
And now UNLV. Colorado College needs a miracle here just to tie it. McKenna Sullivan will check in at the next whistle for the Rebels. So the Rebels, they've had trouble finding the back of the net this year, but in the last 3 games, they have scored 5 goals in 3 games. Improvement for this UNLV team that is a young team. They've got some seniors on the team, but also some talented underclassmen as well. And you saw it there with Lourdes Bosch, who picks up her 3rd goal of the year, and that gives her the lead in that department for UNLV. And they've done it with Michaela Morris, who missed a good portion of this game with an injury. Alyssa Granados back over to Emberly Sevilla. Give it on to Alexa Porter. Porter trying to fire a lead pass as she slipped down. Katie Ballou to Taylor Clark. 2 minutes remaining here in Las Vegas, Nevada. 2-0 Rebels on top. Noguez and Bosch with the goal. A big goal by Lourdes Bosch, who has done a fantastic job today. Got the goal to go in, had some really good shots, and helped set up the first goal of the game for Noguez on the corner opportunity. Bosch will pick up the possession here.
I see that manager now just running back and forth.
Past the midfield line, the Tigers gain possession. A minute and a half remaining.
The funny thing is, she hasn't had to get one ball yet. I don't even think that's technically allowed. Because what if she like comes in from that side? But not just that, but like, what if you purposely give it quickly to your team and then not to us?
Tigers trying to get it past the midfield line, but UNLV gains possession here. Here comes Robin Pollard. Pollard on the left-hand side. Pollard looking for the cross attempt. She'll fire it up in, but it's going to hit the side of the net for
1 minute. 1 minute remaining.
UNLV. Stoppage of clock here as McKenna Sullivan will check in. So will Morales, a freshman from Santa Barbara, California, will come in for Darrow. Hinicker will send it over, and Kitty Blue goes down at the midfield line, and she was able to draw the foul.
Is it running? Is it running? Okay, just let it go. Because they're down 2-0.
89 minutes here played. UNLV on its way to its first conference victory of the year. Off the free kick, this one is going to go out of the touch line. And for UNLV, they will end their 6-game losing streak. They will prove to 4-10 on the year, 1-5 in conference play. For Colorado College, they'll fall to 8-4 on the year, 3-3 in conference play. As the countdown continues, Bosch has it in the front. Bosch will spin around, will fire one off, and that will be it for UNLV. The Rebels come away with a victory here in Las Vegas, Nevada. They get their second home win of the year, and they win over Colorado College 2-0. Lourdes Bosch and Jaden Noguez with the goal for the Rebels. And they can breathe a big sigh of relief as they finally are able to break through. They've been so close in conference play. And they finally get their first win of the year, 4-10 overall for the Rebels, 1-5. Now in conference play, 8-4 for Colorado College, 3-3 in conference play. As we mentioned, Bosch and Noguez picked up the goals. Noguez is second of the year. Bosch is third of the year. And for UNLV, they'll be on the road for the final time this year on October 17th and 20th against San Jose State and Fresno State before returning home for the next 3 straight conference games against Wyoming, Colorado State, UNR, and then 1 final non-conference game against Southern Utah. So I'm Wyatt Tomczyk signing off. Thank you guys for joining us here on the YouTube channel provided by UNLV Athletics. We appreciate your support and appreciate supporting both UNLV and Colorado College here today, where the Rebels win it 2-0. We wish everyone a good afternoon and wish everyone a happy week.